This would be me. Good morning, good afternoon, or good ever what time it is when you're watching this. I am pleased that you have found my channel, and I hope you will gain some knowledge or some strength or at least some hope while you're here. My mission here with this channel on Sunday mornings is again to remind you you're not alone, to remind you that there are bigger and brighter things ahead of us all, and to know that there's always hope. Even when you think you have no hope, I want you to find a way to hope that you can hope again. So, I have a cat visitor here scratching at my chair. So, I'm again just reminding you that you can hope to hope again, even when it looks so dark that you don't want to continue or you're considering taking another path. I really want to encourage you to just breathe. Just breathe. So, welcome again to Sunday, Slow Down Sundays. I want to say hello to everyone in chat who's already here. Peace, love, smiles. I see you. And Jet's mom, oh my goodness, what are you doing here? It's only been a few hours since we were awake. I did get a nap. For those of you who may not have been witness, I was on a live with Jet's mom for quite a few hours last night, and it was fun. It was a lot of fun. And Jen Rocks was there. Hey, Jen. Angie Marie, I think you were there for a little bit, but I am sure that, God, my train of thought just went out the window. Sorry, guys. But again, I just want to welcome everybody and let you know that I'm thrilled that you're here. And there are so many more things that can be done with a calm mind than with a chaotic mind. With all the interesting people we encounter on the internet, I want to remind you, you don't have to watch them all. You can peek in every now and then, but she's wanting to get up here. This is funny. But if there is something that is not going to feed your soul or going to somehow bring you down or cause you to think less than the best thoughts, turn it off. Go somewhere else. So you don't have to watch that kind of stuff. Yeah, there's a curiosity that draws us in. Like, oh my God, did they really just say that to their best friend? And you want to watch, but it's like, do you really need to? Is this going to concern you in any way in your ongoing daily life? Or is it just that we need to have some kind of drama stirred up because of some innate thing that is within us, right? It's not necessary, guys. I think I spoke on another video about the flight or fear, flight, fight, or fawn. I know Local My on her channel has the Local My Life has spoken about this. And the thing is, as humans in this evolving technological infused world, we don't have to worry about going out to hunt gather for our sustenance every day. We have YouTube, we have television, we have so many comforts that we don't have to worry about being chased by a bear, being run over by a reindeer. I mean, we can just go through our day. So there's something I've read. I tend to believe that there's something innate in us. In a minute, Jan. There's something innate in us that needs that to have that fear spiked or that anxiety level brought up just a hair. And I know that sounds funny, but if you think about it, when you are drawn to channels that have less than positive things on them, I'm not calling you out. I'm not judging you. I just want you to sense within yourself what happens to your mood for the day, if you will. What is it that goes? How does it change your train of thought when you're watching specific things? because you can't tell me it doesn't affect you. It does. You may not notice it right away, but it does. This is why when people suggest the 30 days of gratitude and starting a gratitude journal, or just starting a journal to keep track of the way your thoughts are processed or your manner of thinking about specific things, that you can see the difference. You can see the positive change. And rather than fight back or say something ugly, you can choose to walk away. And it can make all the difference in the world when you just take a couple of minutes and, like, maybe, run to the bathroom or something and then come back and go, okay, where were we? But you don't have to take it all in. You don't. There are so many things in this universe, so many things just within the YouTube streets, that they're not for me. They may not be for you. So if you just breathe and take a minute to really try and not analyze, but analyze why you responded that way, and what better way you could have responded, and why is it affecting you so strongly? That's called metacognition. To become aware of the way you're thinking about what you're thinking. And it can be a real challenge to just stop in the moment and go, well, and take a breath. But sometimes it's the best thing to do. And just breathe, right? Let me say hello to everybody in chat. I think I've caught up on most everybody. I see Clint Hedges made it. Hey, Clint, I'm glad you're here. I keep catching your videos too. I hope you're doing okay. Hope you had a great Christmas. Angie Marie, yes, journaling is my life. Very good. Jen Rocks is asking again to see the cat, and you will before the end of this video. In fact, I'm going to try and grab her now because she doesn't like to be picked up, and I try and respect that mostly, but it's a cat. Let's see. This is Missy, and she's not real good on being held. Look, she'll flatten one ear, but she's a little sweetie. She'll get used to being picked up here soon enough. This is Miss Amber Sage of the clan Cinnabon, who I am calling Hey You. No, I call her Missy, or Miss Priss, or Beautiful Feline. But you see, she doesn't like to be held. So one more time, she does have claws. You guys know Miss Abby did not have claws. But she's a sweetie. Okay, have I forgotten anyone? Hey, DJ H Record. Hey, I'm glad you're here. Who have I missed? Anybody? I think I got everybody. I'm so glad you guys are here. And if I've missed you, hello. Merry Christmas. Merry day after Christmas. And may your new year be incredible in positive ways, right? Because we have to be careful how we speak. Because things can happen, right? So, and no matter what comes across your plate, isn't it possible that it's all a gift? Because it should help to move you in a more positive journey. God, my words are not failing. My words seem to fail me this morning. I can't imagine why. For those of you who are up late, early with us, know that everything is well. It ended as I needed it to, and it was just, yeah. So I've had a nap, and sometimes words don't always come to me, but Sunday's about slowing down. Sunday for me is about breathing and just kind of relaxing. So I hope you all are doing well. Thank you, Jan Rocks. She's a sweetie. She's not like any other cat I've ever had, but I've only ever had one cat. So that's not true. I think I had one when I was a child, like 5 or 6, but I don't remember much about that except my dad bringing it home in his coat pocket and pulling it out of his coat pocket, saying, "I think this is yours." Yeah. So, but it's kind of neat. I feel more calm knowing that I have something else to be responsible for, like a pet, and yeah, see if I can do this commitment thing again with an animal first, right? So I hope you all again are doing well. See a lot of my friends in chat. It's so good to see you guys here. And I want to ask you how your Christmas went as far as your stress levels. And did you remember, have you remembered to take time for yourself with all the interesting things that were happening in your house and home? Um, or is this your time to relax and regroup before you go on for the week? If so, I'm really flattered and honored that you chose to be here. Let's see, Jan Rox is saying, see if I can pull comments up because they were being a little persnickety there. And Jan Rox is talking to Angie Marie saying, I have found journaling and will be documenting my new puppy's life journey. That's awesome. That's awesome. And I wish I had done this with my last princess, but we lost her in July, so I'll do my best with my boy and this one. That's awesome. She will show you the way, hon, just like your last fur baby did. You know, it was an amazing, incredible journey with Miss Abby. And I did learn a lot, and I hope she did as well, because I do think that we were destined. I don't know, that seems kind of out there, right? Even for me. But we crossed each other's path for a couple of seasons, and it was very roller coastery, but we both learned something in the end. I agreed, Angie Marie. That is a cute idea. The fact that you're going to be doing a journal for your pet will be very helpful as they grow, just like journaling for yourself would be helpful as you grow. So you can see at particular points what changed your way of thinking, what changed your way of interacting with others, and your health, or whatever you choose to put in your journal, just like you're going to do for that puppy. I'm just saying, a journal like that is specifically for your pet will help you to follow any illness or maladies they may come across or that may come across them. And it will help you when you go to the vet years from now to see again what changed. When did it change? Did you change your food? Did you change the water bowl? Did you something, And it will well, that's the whole purpose of journaling, folks. That, in a nutshell, is why it's really a great practice to journal, whether it's every day, once a week. I mean, different people have different needs and different structures within their life. Pardon me. Y'all know I like my coffee. But different people have different ways they interact in the day, and to journal, whether it's first thing in the morning, which is something I've tried to do. Notice I said try to do. I'm not going to lie. And then in the evening, before I go to bed, again, something I try to do. I'm not really religious about it. But when I do, I wake up I get about my day after writing. I get about my day in a much better frame of mind. And as I go through the day, as I start realizing, hey, wait, I didn't need to respond this way, or I'm should have responded this way, or, the things that go through your head. I have an easier time for me. It's an easier time to change the way I'm interacting with people, so the experience is more positive for both of us. And to me, that's a big step for me. Saying a lot because, sleep deprivation. It's a real thing. But going on with the journaling, if you find it challenging to journal, it's not a have to. It's a get to. You don't have to do it. Nobody's going to take a pen or color pencil, flare, whatever you want to call it, a writing implement, and put it in your hand and put your hand to paper. That's up to you. But let me tell you, one of the things I found is that when I am journaling, I get more out of it when I'm actually writing on paper. And I don't have to keep it. You can toss it. You can do what you want with it. But somehow for me, the act of writing things down on paper and getting it out of my head gets it out of my heart, and I can kind of distance myself from it a little bit so that I might look at it in a better light, so that I may come to it more objectively. And when you do journal like that, you can journal your day. You can journal the best things that happened to you in the day. You can journal what you wish to be someday, what a trip you want to take. I mean, the idea of journaling is just right. Just write it down. Get on with your life. Get on with your bad self, as Jet's mom says. So, hey, late for a date. Glad you're here, sweetie. So we're talking about just random stuff like we do on Sundays. So glad you're here, late for a date. Angie Marie says she keeps a notebook hoping one day it may be beneficial to my daughter. You know what? That's a great idea. That's kind of one of the ideas behind me doing this. Because one, I don't have a daughter. I don't know what that would be like. I don't know that I would be a good mother to a female. Because I'm really strong-willed and yeah. But I've changed a lot too. In any case, hey, Kelly Bain, I don't have a daughter, but for my son, specifically my older son and my grandbabies, who may one day wake up and see this, I want them to know who grandma was. I want them to know. I want my older son to have something he can refer to after I'm gone, that he can come to these YouTube streets, right? And listen to mom. And I know that may not mean a whole lot to you guys, but if you have a special needs kid, you get it. You get it. So I started out doing specific videos for him regarding how do you interact with somebody? What kind of words do you use to make sure you're getting your words across, or to make sure that they're actually hearing what you're saying? And he may or may not ever get it, but you know what? We had fun doing it together, and he's got them. So that's a good thing. Let me make that public. Good for you, late for a date. So what are you doing this morning to help yourselves relax? I'm chatting with friends over coffee. I know this may be a little bit rambling, huh? But it's what I do, right, guys? Sunday morning is kind of chill and quiet. I don't know if you wanted, you know what? In the chat or in the comments below afterward, I would love to hear from you what you would like to be seeing on Sunday morning. Yeah, what do you want from me? I want to make sure that I'm reaching you where you need. Does that make sense? That I'm providing for you the service that I wish to provide in a way that you're receiving it. And I got great affirmation of that on Thursday nights. If you haven't seen that video, please go back and watch it. Thursdays are about Thankful Thursdays. What are you grateful for? You know, what can you look around and be grateful for in your life? Jen Rocks is knitting and listening to my soothing voice. I'm so glad you're knitting. I made a few things over the weekend. Yeah, and I've got one on the hooks now. Just call me Hen. Hey, sweetie, it's good to see you too. Oh my goodness, eating chocolates. Oh, I wish. Yeah. Kelly says, I like that we can just chat. Me too. Me too. And sometimes that's all it is. You know, just reaching out and looking somebody in the eye and saying, I see you. Tell me, how was your day? What would you like to change? What was the best thing that happened to you today? So far, I woke up. And I have coffee, and I made coffee, and I'm drinking coffee. Right? So, DJH is saying, trying not to feel severe tooth pain. Got an appointment on the 17th. Oh, honey, hang in there. I know what that's like. Yeah, I haven't made the appointment yet for the things that have to get done. I will. I promised myself I will. Jan Rock says my videos are helping so much. Well, I'm glad, Jan. I'm glad. You've been up since, well, we're on different time schedules or different time zones. So, yeah, you were up pretty early in my world. And I was up pretty late or early in your world. Oh, my goodness. And Late for Date says, I really enjoyed the meditation you did last weekend. The descriptive meditation was absolutely comforting and relaxing. You know, I'm probably going to try and do those as more often. I was not awake enough this morning to actually put one together. But it's not that it's challenging or hard. It's just, honestly, I was sleepy. I didn't think of it. I failed you. So I will do better in the future. Promise. Yeah, but that was one of the things. The meditation was one of the things, and descriptive guided meditation was one of the things that a lot of people have suggested I do, because I know it's not for everybody, and I know there are times when you really want to see the fun rustling, right? Friday nights at the cantina, or anytime on Jet's Mom Streams. There are times on Sunday morning when I need to take 30 minutes to chill and just put my thoughts together for a week review. I don't know, that sounds kind of woo-woo too, but hey, you guys know me. But it gives me a chance to look back on the week that was, highlight the good stuff, continue on. If there's any bad stuff, I kind of go over what could I have done differently? What could I have done to make sure it didn't go the way it did? Or how can I fix it? Or do I need to go back and apologize? Do I need to go back and apologize? I don't know. Some people might. But that kind of clears my head and my path as it is for the coming week. And then I kind of look ahead a little bit and figure out, okay, well, what would I like to see happen this week? It is the end of the year, the beginning of the new. Wow. 2021 gone in a blink. In a blink, guys. But that's how I do my slow down Sundays and just kind of chill. And I try not to dwell too much on any one positive or negative thought unless it's really amazing and it just kind of takes me away. Hey, Gracefully Minimalist, I'm glad you're here. But if you take time, if you're not able to do it every week, I get it. We have lives. Some of us have lives. And we do need to get on with the business of living that life and experiencing that life. But I am doing my best to encourage you to do your best, to take time for yourself. Just take time. If it's only 5 minutes a day, to just sit and quietly just breathe. Breathe in the love. Breathe out the chaos. 5 minutes. You could start there. You could stay there. But I encourage you to try and find time for yourself. And I'm not talking about the self-care things of, oh, let's do our nails, which is great, or going for a spa day or a massage, or which are wonderful. I'm not talking that kind of self-care. I'm talking about taking stock in yourself and really paying attention to the way you're communicating with others, the way you're receiving those communications. And are you actually hearing them, or are you just nodding in all the right places, right? Because we can all do that mostly. So I just got to shake my head. And I am so glad you're here. I am glad that each and every one of you are here. Late for Date is saying, just call me Hen, chocolate at any time of the day is acceptable. However, I would recommend brushing your teeth before bed because of the sugar. Well, thanks, Mom. Oh, my goodness. Oh, and I hope you're having a great day. And I hope you go live later. I'm going to need something to giggle at because you have such awesome lives. Just Call Me Hen has an incredible channel where there's a lot of fun and a lot of interaction, and it's just great. It's just great. Well, we are coming up on the half-hour mark. I really want to tell you guys how much I appreciate each and every one of you being here. I hope you have a incredibly peaceful week, productive week. But I want you to find peace. I really do. I want you to be able to spread the peace and joy that you might have in your heart with people that you see through your week, you know? And again, I know there are many other channels out there that you could be watching. I'm glad you took the time to stop by here and visit with me. I certainly hope that, if you like what you hear, like, subscribe, hit the button, pass on the word, buy me a cup of coffee if you wish. All that is in the description, and if it's not, I'll fix it and put it in the description after we end here. But I want to thank you all again. You have a marvelous, marvelous week, and I hope to see you Tuesday. You guys take care.